welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessie, for those who didn't know. Well, I first of all want to apologize that I'm not putting on as much videos as before. I do try to answer questions in the comment section. I do my best on that part, but we are remodeling, well, not really remodeling the garden, but we had some buildings here in the backyard because this house is so old when we bought it 5 years ago. So this house was from the 1950s, 1960s. It was a really old garage and really old houses just next to it. So we threw it all down and we're gonna build a new garage. We're also gonna build a little garden house here in the back where I can make my candles and soaps, because the law here in Europe is you have to have when you make soaps, you have to have a separate place from your kitchen. You cannot make soaps in the same place you make food. So I'm already doing my testing in my kitchen, but when I have to make them to sell them, I have to have a separate place. And we only have 3 bedrooms in the house, and it's all on the same floor, so I don't have an attic, I don't have extra rooms. So I have one for my daughter, I have our bedroom, and I have like a computer room where I put my soaps and my candles now to store. So we really needed a little cottage in the back, and my husband will have his section that you can open and close with like sliding windows. And he wants to put a TV in there where he can watch cycling and football and the Formula One and stuff like that. Well, when it's Formula One, I'll be next to him, so I love it. Just to say a quick thing, if you have any questions, just put them below. I'll do my best to answer them. I had some questions on some previous videos. I'll do my best to answer them if I know. If I don't know, I'll just research some for you. If you're in Belgium, normally I know the answers. If you're in another country in Europe, it's a little bit different for the candles, because as you know, here we have to pay 200 euros per scent if it's a hazardous scent. So if it has the triangle with the exclamation mark or the square with the exclamation mark. So I have to research that a little bit for you. You can also find info on your government's part on the website, I think, because here in Belgium we have a website that's called healthbelgium.be, and there you can find everything that you have to do when you sell candles. Then you have to search for the CLP. When do you have to put a UV? Well, it's not explained that well here on our sites in Belgium, but I did some research together with some other candle makers here in Belgium, so I'll do my best to help. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. If you have a topic for me that you would like me to make a video on, just put the suggestion down below. If you have nasty comments, please keep them for yourselves. We're all learning here. We all want to help each other. If you have nasty comments, I think there are other YouTube videos that allow them. I don't. We are nice to people on here. We try to help. If we can't, I'm just gonna say it. If I don't know the answer and I can't find the answer, I'm gonna tell you. So I'm just honest. I don't know everything. I just try and search for it and try and help, but I'm always going to be honest, and if I don't know, I'm going to say it. So anything else? Well, I'm trying to make soaps right now. I really love it. It's like a new passion I discovered, because I didn't have to do any candles anymore. I watched some YouTube videos, and Royalty Soaps, I really love her. I don't know, she gave me a little spark inside, so I follow her on YouTube, I follow her on Instagram, I follow her, well, not really on Facebook, because she's not that much on Facebook. She has a TikTok, one for her business and one for her private life, and it's really funny, because she has a lot of fantasy. She does things with her kids and with her hubby and her family. She's just a very loving person. I love to see her on YouTube. Anything else? Let me guess, let me think. Well, I still have my full-time job, so it's a little difficult to come on here every once in a while. I now have a neck and shoulder that is being nasty to me. So I have little tinglies in my hand, in my arm. So no soap making for the moment, no work for the moment. I'm at home, I have to take painkillers. I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. It's not so positive, and I like to keep it upbeat and positive. So if you have any questions, if you want to know anything, just ask. If you want a topic, just put it down in the description box. I'll be happy to make a video in it when I have time, so no problem. For anything else, if you have a question, please look at the other videos. Some people ask questions down in the description box, so maybe you can find an answer there. If you can't find them, just put something underneath this video. For the UFI numbers, you know, if you have a hazardous scent, you have to register with ECHA. You have to put that number on your label, on your CLP. You have to have insurance. Why do you have to have insurance? Because if your candle burns down a house and they can't prove it, or you can't prove it, you just always have to have insurance, even when it leaves a mark on somebody else's dresser, I don't know, and they sue you for that. Well, us Europeans don't really sue each other, but in America I've heard they sue you for the most little thing. So it's good to have insurance. It's like you drive a car, you have an insurance. That doesn't mean you're going to have an accident, but just in case you have an accident, you have insurance. Something else you have to do. Well, if you want to start a business, you have to register it. What I do see a lot lately is candles that look like food. Please, people, read the law. You cannot sell candles that look like food. Not in Europe. If you're in the US or, I don't know, Asia or Africa, I don't know. Here in Europe, you cannot sell candles. And make sure if you use herbs or dry leaves or stones, I'm mad about my stones. But I don't put it in candles. Just make sure you test them well enough and you have an insurance company that covers you when you use stuff like that. Because if you have a candle and something happens in a client's house, in a customer's house, and they think it's something to do with the leaves or the flowers or the herbs or the stones, and you are not covered for it, it's going to be expensive. Just make sure you check everything out with your insurance company. So I think that was the last thing I wanted to say. Well, here in Belgium right now, it's about 35 degrees Celsius. We're having a heat wave, like you can see in most of Europe right now. It's going to be the hottest day today. They're talking about 40 degrees Celsius, so it's really hot. We never have that normally. So I will be mostly inside. Thank God we have air conditioning. That was one of the first things we put in our house when we moved in here. We don't have gas or nothing. Everything is just air conditioning. So in the winter hot, in the summer you can put it on low and cold. So I'm lucky for that. Well, I just want to wish everyone a happy summer vacation or a happy summer. Enjoy the nice weather. Be loving to each other. If you're thinking of saying something nasty to one another, don't. Turn your tongue 10 times in your mouth. It's not worth it. Don't make anyone not happy. Life's too short for that. So have a great day. Have a great summer vacation or summer. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Bye.